Hello everyone, Daniel from 5G Gaming Tour Guide. Just a little while ago, I got uh, 80 crafting, and I had already 80 divination, 80 smithing. I started the invention skill, and then somehow it didn't log that I was recording, so I'm going to attempt to backtrack a little bit, and I'm going to show you what I did. Uh, Try to explain the tutorial a little bit, where to go, what to do. So I just left the Falador lodestone. I'm going to the Invention guild, which is here. When you go inside, this is the Inventors guild. There's a workbench here. There's two parts. The left side is Discover. Let me see if I can zoom in. The left side is Discover, and the right side is Manufacture. Alright, and then here's this guy's dock. So when you first get in here, you'll see him here by the workbench, and he's writing like, oh, how do I invent, how do I create things like that. So then you go through the tutorial. Now this is Grubfoot. There's different sets of you see here. There's different sets of inventions for different races. As you progress, you'll eventually be allowed to do all of them. But at lower levels, to prioritize the human ones, and then at a particular level later, you can unlock the other series of inventions. When you're in the tutorial, this one, Doc, will, where's my backpack? Alright, he will guide you to make inventor's tools, bag of materials, and charge pack. And then so the bag of materials, let's see, bag of materials, let me see if I can, alright. So inventing has various types of materials. I see base parts, blade parts, connector parts, and so on and so on. I will just scan over this slowly. All right, and then there's uncommon parts. Here's enhancing, ethereal, and so on, healthy. There's also rare parts, but the rare parts are more common with very expensive stuff. So like if I were to buy level 90 armor, and then disassemble that, or level 80 armor and disassemble that if I was really rich, and I can disassemble things that cost 100 million coins, I would have a lot of rare parts. Alright, so do not fret about not getting rare parts, because they really are rare. My main, I have some, but it took me a couple of years to get them and cost quite a fortune over the years. So I'm going to show you ways that you can get to 99 or even 120 without having to need rare parts and spend hundreds of millions of coins. The other materials, most of the stuff you get will be junk. So this junk number will go very large very quick. At a future point in inventing this, you'll be able to convert the junk into something useful. So it'll trade you like, I forget what the conversion rate was, but my memory serves, it was like 50 to 1 or 60 to 1 or 100 to 1 or I don't know, something like that. But you'll be able to invent more useful materials using the junk. Let you get to that when the time comes. Getting started. Let me discover one item. We already discovered the 3 items yesterday that we put on the tool belt. We also discovered a gizmo. let me do this here. Divine charge allows you to convert divine energy into power for your augmented equipment. All right, so you start by selecting 5 items. There might be a guide somewhere around that tells you which 5 items in which order, but I've never used those. I just you can just click on that, and then your prototype exploded, and then it will keep the ones that are good, and then the ones that are not good, it will take out. And you can select some more parts, and you continue selecting more parts until there's obviously one more part left here. So that's it. And this time, okay, you're on the right track. So continue. Now you have to find the order. Uh, so I just pick something, and then this says satisfactory. So if you reorganize the parts, it takes quite a while sometimes. But so let's see. I drag this here. That's lower than before, so I bring this back. Now I try the center. That's the same. That's not doing anything. Now I try here. Okay, that's back to 0. So put that back. I put it on the end. That's the same, so it doesn't matter. Right, so let me move this. All right, that's 43. So that something good happened. So now let me try this. No, that's lower. Put it back. Let me try that. All right, that's higher. All right, now let me switch these. Now it's perfect. So you keep on switching different combinations around until you get perfect. If it comes back lower, you switch it back. If it comes back higher, you keep it. Just keep trying different combinations. Eventually, they come up as perfect, and then you invent. So I just invented divine charge. All right, so then you have your augmented item maximum level of 5. All right, so I'm gonna do that. All right, so I have the items. That's the lowest it can be. So let me switch items. That's good. Same. That's higher. All right, so leave that. All right, switch this. That's lower. Put it back. All right, let's try the box there. That's lower. Put it back. Try the box on the end. 54 versus 60. All right, so it's better there. All right, now try this squiggly thing here. Switch it. That's lower. Put it back. That's lower. Put it back. Yeah, I'm looking at the number here, 65 extra XP. All right, so now I'm going to switch to square with that circular thing, and you see perfect 86 extra XP. So I'm going to go ahead and invent that. Click OK. And I have no other inventions right now, so I'm done with this, the invention part. All right, I just got a level. All right, so now I can go here to the inventor side. All right, and I can invent things. So we have here, this is an augmenter. You need to get incandescent energy from either a divination spot or from Grand Exchange, or somebody trades it to you, or however you got it. You need to get 225 incandescent energy. Then you need to disassemble things for base parts, tensile parts, flexible parts, enhancing and powerful. So you need all of these components in these denominations. All right, and then you can create an augmenter. Or what I just did is I just bought 5 from Grand Exchange so that I can do this video so you can see how to do things. All right, so I'm trying to make it easier for you than try to have to get everything in one. I'm going to show you how to get parts in a moment. All right, so this is a weapon gizmo. All right, so I have the stuff for the gizmo, but my backpack is full because I'm going to show you what to do. So bear with me, I'm going to make this in a moment. and divine charges. Also, they need it needs simple parts, but it needs incandescent energy. All right, so then these divine charges. As I said, like I'm just buying these from Grand Exchanges for this video, and I'll show you how to do things. Uh, but the divine charges, you need to have charges in your backpack in order to use augmented items, which this augmenter, you can augment these items or in various other items, and while you're using the items in the game, this particular items will level up. All right, and then you have the chance to siphon that. Did I do the siphon? Yeah. So they have these siphons. So then you can siphon the items, and they give you a vending experience. All right. So you can just create items that you would normally use in combat or skilling, augment those items, and while you're doing the other skills, as you level those items up, and then you can siphon off the experience from that, and it goes into your inventing. Because you're getting experience allegedly using the items that you augment, and uh, you can create different perks for each of the items. Let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and show you. Uh, Here's if I want to augment. So I use the augmenter on the abyssal whip, which I can't use yet. This is level 70. All right, so but for now, I'm going to show you how to do it. So I can use it on the whip. It says that the abyssal whip become an augmented version, which requires divine charges to use it. It will also become untradeable. This process cannot be undone without an augmentation dissolver. Do you want to continue? Okay. All right, so now I have an augmented abyssal whip. All right, the next one, I'm going to augment this Aram's wand. Same prompt. I'm going to augment this Aram's book of magic. Same prompt. And finally, I'm going to augment this Carol's crossbow. Again, the same prompt. All right, so I just augmented these 4 items. All right, now supposing that I had levels to use these, and I went to combat, and right now, if you look in the description, it says this item is item level 1. All right, it's second line from the bottom. All right, once we get it up to, I think in the beginning you can siphon at level 5, and then as you level up, you can siphon at level 10 or 12. I'm trying to recall that. It's been a while since I trained on my other account, but once you get it up, the experience up in that, and then you can use the siphon on the item. All right, and okay, well, let's see. You can only reset an item which has at least level 4, but once I have it at least level 4 or higher is preferred, then it will siphon the experience, and you'll gain a level. You gain experience in some level or levels, maybe depending on the experience. That's the easier way to train it, to train the skill. You need to make sure that you add charges, and I already added as many charges as I can. So it won't let me add anymore. That's why. Let's see. Why did I put that there? Let me dump that in the bank. That was probably a placeholder. All right. All right. So discover. Sorry. This thing doesn't work. Wait. All right. Here we go. All right. So weapon gizmo stall. I can manufacture 4. Let me see. Let me do one. All right, and then add materials. All right, so if I'm adding materials, if I click on stuff, it says, all right. If I put this it's possible to be fatiguing or committed. All right, so I take that out. If I put this, it's possible to be demon bait or shield bashing. All right, so I take that off. If I put this one, it's possible to be blunted or trophy taker. All right, so here, this one, junk food, energizing, or cracking. Then that one, inaccurate, committed, or efficient. All right, so ethereal, and antith- antitheism, or wise. And then that was inaccurate, or energizing, or dragon slayer. So, all right, so let me try to find one that I like, and then let me take these off. Accurate, good, good, good. Let's see. This one is fatiguing. I don't know if you want that. No perks. Junk food one. I don't know about that one. Inaccurate. There was one that was better. Uh, and there are guides that uh, tell you which parts will work better. That is detrimental. It reduces fatiguing, gain 2% less adrenaline. All right, yeah, that's making it worse. Mysterious has a mysterious effect. Fatiguing is not good. Alright, so I'm not finding anything of these materials that is good to put in. So here's what I'm gonna do: is I'm gonna there's two ways that you can do this. You can to disassemble stuff. Is you can either click on the item, disassemble in the mage in the skilling area, all right, and disassemble items, and you can disassemble just about anything. I have ores and bars, I have logs, I have summoning familiars, I have different types of jewelry, I have flat packs from construction, bones, I can even disassemble that. Raw materials like glass or the finished product. I made these power burst vials from the glass. You can make the shield bows, or again, the components like the logs or the U-strings, you can disassemble those too. I can disassemble a black dragon hide leather, or I can disassemble the completed shields. I can disassemble the uncut or cut sapphires, or I don't have any sapphire jewelry here, but I can also disassemble the completed jewelry as well. I can disassemble raw or cooked fish. I can disassemble ammo and runes. All right, so I'm going to let these video bombers, photo bombers get out of the way, and I will go ahead and show you two ways. I can do one way. I can click disassemble and click on the item, or I can drag the item to the disassemble here. All right, so I'm going to show you both ways. Here's one way. Let me do the bones first. All right, that tells you here I'm getting a lot of junk for those bones, but I also got an organic part, so I'm getting some organic parts from that. All right, so that's something. If you need organic parts, bones is good. Just I remember at a lower level you'll get more junk, but at a higher level you get more items and less junk. All right, so here's molten glass. These I thought were reflecting delicate. Okay, reflecting might be crystal uh, clear parts. All right, so delicate and clear and junk. All right, now I'm going to try dragging the completed ones down to where it disassemble, and you'll get the same thing. Uh, you can drag it to the disassemble one down here. I got a lot of junk from those power burst vials, so I'm not sure that disassembling those vials are a good choice, but maybe at a higher level, I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. There's lists for that. I'll see what it's supposed to do. I'll use shield bows. So I'm getting better from that. I'm getting stave parts, flexible parts. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of junk, but I'm also getting parts. Every shield bow gave me parts. It even gave me a strong component in a couple of them. So I think the shield bows are a better option. Here's the leather, black leather. I'm getting simple parts, crafted parts. So that's pretty good. No junk. Yeah, everyone gave me a simple or crafted. So that Black Dragon had leather is apparently really good to disassemble. Alright, here's the shields. Let me see how that does. This is already crafted. Oh, look at that. I actually got a junk on that, but I got some strong components. I'm getting some other stuff. Alright, so that's working out well. Here is uncut sapphires, delicate parts, and some junk. Uh, um, where is? I guess let me drag up my log. Here's my log. I've been putting my camera over the log because some people messaged me during a video. I want to respect people's privacy. But, all right, so here's the dragon bones. I got organic parts and junk, so a lot of junk and some organic parts. The molten glass, I got delicate and clear, and a lot of junk. The power burst vials, I got all junk. The used shield bows, I got junk, but I also got some useful parts. I got some strong components. The black dragon hide leather, I got all usable parts. The shield, I got mostly all usable parts, a little bit of junk, but a higher amount of usable parts than just doing the leather. A lot of photo bombers today. Let's try this corner. All right, so and then the uncut sapphire, I got delicate parts and one delicate parts and a lot of junk. So let's try the cut sapphire. There's a traveling artisans event is back, so I got it's giving me things to use for that. All right, well, it looks like the cut sapphires, I'm getting a higher rated on. Maybe that will change. One of them gave me one delicate parts. One of them gave me one smooth part. So maybe that's a higher rated, a higher level, as I recall. Now I'm going to do completed jewelry. Here's the Ring of Wealth 4. I just got a level from that. It's a lot of experience, that one. If you see here, higher items give higher experience. And I'm getting a lot of good parts. I'm still getting junk, but I'm getting good parts. That does get better at higher levels. So now I'm doing 10 glory yummies. Again, a lot of good parts and a lot of experience. So this skill can get expensive depending on how you train it. If you want to make a bank standing skill out of it, then it could get very expensive. So that's again, you choose how you want to train. All right, so the raw food gave a mixture of junk and organic parts. That looks like approximately 50-50. They get yeah, between junk and organic parts. The cooked version looks like I got more junk than organic parts, so that's odd. Wait a minute. It's slightly even. It looks like it slightly favors the raw. Uh, I can disassemble ammo such as cannonballs, arrows, bolts. This did it in groups of 50. And I got head parts and simple parts and some junk. I can disassemble runes. This doesn't looks like it doesn't in sets of 50 also. I got magic parts. I got a few powerful components. And then I have here dueling rings, 8. That might that's not giving me as much as the glory amulets and rings. Because these emeralds and sapphires and rubies are lower. Emeralds the lowest, sapphires the lowest, and then emerald, and then ruby, and then diamond, and then dragonstone of the precious gems. And then there's sub precious gems like red topaz, jade, and opal. It should be even less than that. So, all right, I can do logs also. Here's 5 magic logs. I got one of them gave me junk, 4 of them gave me simple parts. Here is spirit terror bird patches. I have 10 there. So it looks like it's giving me crafted parts, spiritual parts, flexible parts, a little bit of junk, like that. So now I have 10 mahogany table flat packs. I'm getting simple parts and junk. Looks like in almost even proportion. I got one of them gave me crafted parts also. 2 3 of them gave me crafted parts. So that's one possibility. All right, I have here gold ores and bars. And I took out 100 gold ores and 100 gold bars. Uh, so you can either do. I explained to you before you can do the raw products or the semi-finished products or the final products. In this case, the raw products would be the ore. The semi-finished products would be the one step would be the gold bar, and then the final product would be the obviously if I made a gold ring or necklace or something out of the gold, uh, that would be the final product. So if I click disassemble on this large stack of 100 gold ores, and then you'll see it will do 60 at a time over the course of 68 seconds. And I'm getting some simple parts and a lot of junk. So I'm not sure if I want to disassemble this 60 of them for a lot of junk. So I'm going to cancel that. Let me try the bars. The bars give me a higher proportion of stuff, but it's same thing. Instead of one junk, one junk, one junk, it's going to be 2 junk, 2 junk, 2 simple. I'm getting more. Looks like I'm getting more parts out of the bars than I am out of the ores. So I might just let this run out. Because when you're getting started with inventing, you need a lot of parts. So uh, and simple parts tend to go rather quickly. So that's enough for this video. I'm gonna cancel that. Uh, I'll put these ores back in the bank. And, let me try to get something augmented so you can see add materials. Now I should have a much larger base of materials here. So let me see what this one is. I made it worse. Right. a lot of these are made. If you point at the what it does, a lot of these seem to make things worse rather than better. So, or that one did nothing at all. So I'm not sure that I really want to make things worse. What I do want to do is find one thing that makes it better. Photo burners. Uh, One thing that makes it better, so that I can actually show you how these work. For some reason, I'm having a hard time finding something that makes it better. Uh, I don't write the code, so I just only so much I can do to try to help out here. Uh, all right. Well, uh, I don't want to turn this into a 10-hour video trying to find something. This is meant to be an introduction. That's all. So, after you add materials, you can use the gizmo on the item, and it's like, but it won't let me do that until I add the materials, and uh, apparently it's not showing me any good materials to use. Everything makes it worse. So I'm not going to augment any of these at this time, but you can, if you find good materials to add, and then you can use the augmenter on the items to make it better, preferably. Uh, Now let me talk to Doc. Let's see, tutorials. All right, so I finished. Let's see, trade. All right, that's if I get 99, I can trade him for the cape. All right, let me see if I can get him to do the tutorial again, or discovery tutorial. Discover new inventions here. Toolbox tutorial. So you've added the inventors tools to your toolbox. You can now disassemble items for material. Disassembly and analysis tutorial. You can click here to disassemble items, or you can drag items there. All right, so you can to analyze an item. You can analyze. So I can click analyze, and then if I want to disassemble this augmented web, I can get connector parts, blade parts, flexible parts, sharp parts, settle parts. 8 chances for materials, 23% is junk. All right, so it looks like maybe 2 out of 8. So 6 out of 8 will be these parts, and 2 out of 8 will be junk. So that's analyze. All right, then go to the tutorials and material augmentation tutorial. You can augment or run an item to augment it. Gizmo. Not only you can level your augmented equipment, you can also use add perks to it. And Gizmo is an empty container. There's up to 2 perks. To choose these perks, add materials to Gizmo. You just have to find out which materials, make it good. Divine charge. Augmented equipment will consume your charges. From the charge packs on your tool belt, manufacture devices and add them to your charge pack to recharge. These are the divine charges that you will add to top that off. Let me just see. I got a couple more levels. I clicked on it. No new inventions. So looks like at 8 I'll get Gizmo Dissolver, and at 16 I'll get Equipment Dissolver, an Augmentation Dissolver, an Augmentation Armor. So alright, so that's that. I'm gonna go one more thing. This is slightly more advanced. If you go to the back of the behind the workshop, this was a fairly newer update. This wasn't available when running started. Tag is released later on. Is you can build. Here's a generator. Uh, all right. Here's a generator. You add divine charges to it once you build it, and then the machine hotspots. All right. So let me come back to the front a little bit. There was one of them that let me. All right. Well, it said I tried this yesterday, and let me see some of the things that can be built, and said that at 60, I can use it. Let me just see here, machines. All right, at 60, I can build an auto disassembler. At 72, I can build an alchemizer. All right, so there's things you can have the machine automatically disassemble for you, or automatically alchemy your items for gold. Or tan your hides, or produce your potions for you, or make planks for you, or here. All right, so that's some of the machines that you can make. The devices, research, milestone. All right, so that's it. So you want to get to 60 to make your auto disassembler, and then you build the charge machine in the back, and a generator, and then you build a disassembler, and then you come by when you have extra stuff, you drop it in the disassembler, and you pick up your stuff from last time. All right, and then the last time you drop stuff off, so that's like a daily task, and come by and put stuff in, take out your parts. Alright, so I'm going to conclude this video. I hope that you found some usefulness out of this video. Alright, take care.